So this is a video to explain how to use our Compact Freshwater Test Kit. You'll notice some quick start instructions here on your box, and then there's also some information in your test kit itself on how to do it. When I open my test kit, the first thing I'm going to want to do is get my field guide out. This has more instructions on safety, how to choose a sample spot, all the instructions I'm going to go over right now, as well as how to put your data into our platform. We also include a notepad for you to write down your information. I encourage you, if you have your phone though, to download our app and enter your data right in there. Oftentimes we forget what we were doing and we might forget to put our data in when we get home. This way, it's all done in one step. If you are using our notepad, you're going to start by filling out the top section, the date, the time, the body of water, and the location name. So at this lake, we might have multiple sample locations, so we need to be more specific so that we can revisit that same spot. The next area is the weather. Right now, it's windy, it's partially cloudy, and then also the weather in the last 24 hours. So we had a huge storm here yesterday, and that can really affect water quality. Things like erosion, pollution can come in after a rainstorm. So after we've done all those context details, I'm going to get started doing my tests. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my thermometer out and I'm going to hang it in a tree. I'm going to leave that there while I do my test. If you do the same thing, always remember to come pick it up before you leave. I've forgotten mine a few times and had to return back. Next, I'm going to get my reacher stick out and my sample cup. You can reach in with your hand, but for safety reasons and because sometimes your hands might have, hand soap or sunscreen on them, it's really best to use your reacher stick to go into the water. I'm going to stretch it out, put it down like this, and I'm going to tighten the little thing, extend it out like this. And I'm going to rinse it 3 times in the water I'm testing. I'm ready to take my sample now, and I'm going to try and reach 10 to 15 centimeters below the surface if it's deep enough. Now we always want to reach as deep down as we can, just so that we're not getting the surface water. There we go. And I'm going to take my sample cup off. Next, we're going to get our conductivity meter out. And this is going to measure conductivity and water temperature. They need to be measured together because they have a relationship. Some of the meters you have to pull the cap off. In some of our newer models, there's no cap. I'm going to press the top button once. It's going to cycle through to turn on. And then I'm going to see the top is going to be in microsiemens. It's just reading the air right now. And the bottom is temperature. So we'll go ahead and put our conductivity meter in the water. You want to wait for the values to stabilize. And you can tell that it's stabilized because the US, that's microsiemens per centimeters, will start flashing. So our conductivity reading is 81 microsiemens per centimeter. Now, this is a very, very low conductivity reading. If you're in an urban stream, you may notice something like 1.35. This is the moment that you're going to look at the corner and see if it says MS. That means it's in millisiemens, and we need to multiply our value by 1,000. So 1.3 would be 1,300. So we have 81 microsiemens per centimeter, and our temperature here is 28.3, pretty hot. To turn off our meter, I'm just going to press the top button once, and that's going to preserve my battery. Next, we're going to use these test strips to test for chlorine, pH, alkalinity, and hardness. Very important that your hands are dry for this. We're going to open the cap, and we're going to shake out one test strip, grab it, and then close the container right away. We really want to make sure we don't get any moisture in there. I'm going to dip it in for 2 seconds. 1, 2. And then we're going to wait 20 seconds for it to develop. Once 20 seconds have passed, I'm going to compare vertically by sliding my test strip along. So my readings here today, chlorine is 0, pH is 6.8, alkalinity is 40, and hardness is 0. So we'll record that in our app. When you're finished with your test strip, you can put it in the envelope provided. At the end of your testing season, you can mail your test strips back to us for recycling. So our last thing is to note our air temperature, which is 30 degrees Celsius, and pack up our kit. Once you're all done, you're going to pack up your kit. We include a towel so that you can dry off your equipment. We just really want you to preserve the longevity of your equipment. Also in your test kit, we include some calibration solution for your conductivity meter. There's directions and a video on how to do that on our website, and you're going to want to do that before your next testing season. When you first get your test kit, we've already calibrated your equipment, so you're ready to go. But once you're using this for a year, you'll want to calibrate it before your next season. We also include badges and stickers, as well as a schedule magnet. We really encourage you to join our monthly testing on the last Sunday of every month. This is a national program where people across Canada test. We really want you to be part of it. So return to your same sample location site and join our movement to protect our waterways.